Hi guys. I have been dating a guy for about 3 months yesterday, and he is the love of my life. And about 26 days ago, he left for Navy Bootcamp, and it was a very devastating thing, and it was very hard, but I knew we could do it because we have known each other for a very long time, and we've always wanted to be together, and we finally are. It's just hard knowing he isn't here to spend time with me. And as a girlfriend, being with someone in the military is very hard. I've done it before, but I've never gone through boot camp, and it is probably the hardest thing in my entire life. The hardest part is receiving the letters themselves. Yes, he'll tell you how, or he or she will tell you how they're doing, and they won't want to talk about boot camp because they do the same shit every day from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed. And when they first get there, they will have, if they get there on a Wednesday, it'll be just processing days. They're called PDs, or I know nothing, but they're gonna process for a while. And then if they get there on a Monday, they'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they'll start week 1, day 1 on Monday. And when they first get there, they won't be able to sleep for 48 hours. So make sure the night before that they are getting rest, because you don't want them to get there and then be falling asleep. Because if they start falling asleep, then that's gonna be bad. They'll be getting yelled at, and you don't want that for your loved ones. I don't. And they'll be able to start sending you letters within 2 weeks of being there. They'll send a box home with their personal belongings in it, and don't send any letters to the address that you get that from. You have to wait until they mail you a letter putting their mailing address in it. Do not mail it to the address that the box comes. They won't even get that letter. When you write them, do not send them pornographic pictures. I know you're going to want to send them pictures of yourself. Don't do it. Do not send them naked pictures or anything, because they will get yelled at for it. Do not send them food, because they will be the hated member of their division. Because he'll sit on his ass, or she'll sit on their ass, and they'll eat the food, and the rest of the division will do push-ups or something stupid to make them regret doing it. Make sure you tell them how proud you are of them. You don't want them to think that you're upset for them leaving, or you're mad at them. That's the last thing you want. The hardest part for me right now is I've been sending out letters to my sailor, and he hasn't gotten anything. He hasn't gotten any of my letters. And it's so hard for me to wrap my mind around why I'm getting his letters, but he's not getting mine. And it's devastating. As you can see, I've been crying, so my makeup's a little messed up, so I'm sorry. But just make sure you constantly tell them how much you love them and how proud you are of them. And just don't send them anything that's going to get them in trouble. You can send them newspaper clippings, things to remind them that they're still people. Because while they're there, they're going to think that they're not people. They're going to feel like they're middle school, like they're small children. I think it's 3 weeks in, 3 or 4 weeks, they'll be able to make a phone call. So make sure if you're sending them letters, you put your number in one of those letters so they can call you. Because you're going to want to hear their voice. You're going to want to know they're okay. They'll have about an hour. My boyfriend, unfortunately, no one picked up his calls. He didn't have my number because my letters aren't getting to him. So he couldn't talk to anyone, and it devastated me to the world's end. All I wanted was to be there for him. He graduates next month, though, so I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully before then he gets some of my letters, so that he knows I still want to be with him and that I want to be there to watch him graduate. Pretty much, just be supportive of him or her. Just make sure that they know that you're proud of them. that you support them. That's the one thing they want, your support. They want all the support in the world. And that's like the only thing I can say. No pornographics, no food, because the second they get off the bus and if they have food, they're just gonna, people when they get there, they're just gonna take it and they're gonna eat it in front of them. They'll be lined up like this, like facing each other, and they'll be falling asleep. They'll have to look out for one another. It's all about teamwork. So don't believe anything like all the videos like they're screaming, because they don't scream at them. They'll scream obviously when they do something wrong, but other than that, just it's about teaching teamwork. It'll be easier for them when they get to A school, because they'll have their phones, they'll be able to talk to you frequently. It's just boot camp. That's the hardest part for them. And it will get easier. Like, you'll receive letters. Don't think you won't. As long as they know your address, you'll receive letters. And that's like a big part of it. Make sure you send them lots of letters, because they can get letters every day. In the Navy, they have time to write their letters, but they get mailed out on Sundays. They get picked up on a Sunday night, and they're mailed out on a Monday. You, however, can send them as many letters as you want. You can send them a letter every day. You can send them 3 letters in one day, 4 letters the next day. Just send them little things about your day, like what you did, what just happened, what you're doing. Like, my boyfriend asked about my dog, my cat, like vape. He wants to know the simple stuff, who I'm hanging out with, what I'm doing, and it eases their mind to know that you're doing okay and you're coping well. Before he left, we made a bear that when you push the paw, it's a recording of his voice, and it just says how much he loves me, and it's only a little bit longer now. And if you're a girlfriend and you're entering this, that's a very good thing to have. It's very reassuring, and you can hold it at night, and you can hear their voice, and it helps you. It does. Coming from me, and I am the biggest crybaby in the entire world, it helps me so much. And I'm here for anyone that needs help or needs coping. You'll learn all the little abbreviations and like what each thing means, and just write them letters. Write them letters. You can send them photos. Like, don't think you can't. You can. You can send them pictures of your dogs, of your cats, of yourself, friends, family, everything. It can't be anything pornographic. Nothing like your underwear, your bra. I don't even think a bikini's okay. But you can like some selfies so they see your face and they know. I haven't done that yet because I'm surprising my boyfriend, because he told me he missed my red hair, so I dyed it red for him again. So he's not getting any selfies. But I did send him a picture of a car I bought, so he knows that. I got a kitten the day he left, because she could help me cope. She's annoying, but she helps. Having just like something to take care of, take your mind off of it, hang out with friends, do things, like anything to get your mind off of it, anything that's going to help is beneficial to you and beneficial to them, so they don't think that you're just sitting in bed all day crying your eyes out because they're gone. It's not the end of the world. It's 6 to 8 weeks, and you'll see them again. And you'll watch them become a sailor, a Navy sailor, the fighting spirit of the Navy. And that's going to be a big moment. So you have to be so supportive and just keep sending them letters. That's what I've been doing, just sending letters, sending them and sending them and sending them. I've sent about 13 or 14 letters so far. And that's the one thing I pride myself on, is handwritten letters with pictures and just saying how my day was, what I did, how much I love him, how much I support him, and how happy I am. He tells me that it's a better future for not only him, but for you too. If you are in this for the long run, your future is going to be so bright. And don't just focus on like the benefits of it, focus on being with him or her and like your future together and building it up. That's a big thing too. And pretty much in conclusion, just write them. Write them. And just tell them how much you love them and how happy they make you. And just know how excited you'll be when you see them again. When that first hug after boot camp, that first kiss, hearing their voice again. It'll all be worth it, and I promise. Every bit of the anxiousness, every tear, everything, it's all worth it. And they'll appreciate it the most. So, just write them. Makes them happy. It gives them something to think about during the day. And it's the best day for them. If they get a letter, they hear their name, they get so happy. Because that's the only thing they have to contact you is letters. And they will save every letter. I've saved every letter from the time he got there up until today. And I will get more sometime this week. And I'll probably upload another video when I finally figure out why he's not getting my letters. But yeah. And gosh, I love being a Navy girlfriend. And please, please be faithful. Don't throw away a perfect life over a stupid urge. Because they won't know anything. If you do something, they won't know. And that's the last thing you want. Just stay faithful. And keep writing.